Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to see you guys again, even though I don't really see you. I'm just staring at a camera. Yeah. But anyways, if you're interested in doing some fall looks, I'm going to be doing a lot of fall looks. That's just kind of what I'm into right now, and that's what I've gotten a lot of requests for. So today I'm doing this like orange and green kind of a vibe. And yeah guys, that's pretty much all I have to say. If you didn't see my last video, make sure you go and check it out. Well, it's probably the one before the last one, and it has a giveaway involved. The giveaway ends on the 26th, so make sure you go sign up for it and enroll in it, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah guys, without further ado, let's get started right here. Hey guys, so let's go ahead and get started. Today I think I'm going to just go ahead and look through my palettes for like the best orangey colors. So just to see like what I kind of want to use for this look. I definitely want to use the Jawbreaker palette by Jeffree Star because it's got this shade Suck in it, and then this shade F-U-C-K in it. I'm not gonna say the word. And then it also has Orange Juice, which is so pretty. Also Wand Noise in the Morphe Jeffree Star palette. I might go in with that one, I don't know. And I'm gonna prime my eyelids today using the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Shape Tape in the shade Fair. This is the one I use for brightening and concealing. Well, brightening and concealing my under eyes, I guess. But literally I'm just gonna paint it on my eyelids like that. And I'm gonna blend it out with a wet beauty sponge. Okay, now I'm gonna take a fluffy blending brush. This one is the Morphe Jeffree Star JS5. So this is a natural hair brush. It's a little stained up. I don't know what I used on it last. It looks like a purple, but that's what it looks like. It's really fluffy, and I'm gonna go into the shade, let's see, Good Morning from the Jawbreaker palette, and that one's this one right there. And I'm gonna take it above my crease, and it's so pale you're not gonna be able to really see it, but it's gonna help blending out those brighter colors, so that's why I'm doing this. And I don't want this to be like a pinky sort of look either. I want this to be completely warm toned. So that's all I'm doing with that one. And then I'm going to go into the shade F-U-C-K with the same brush. And then I'm taking it pretty much in that same spot where I took the other shade. And since this is so pink, I will be covering it, but this is going to help a lot with that gradient effect. This looks a lot more pink on your eyelids than it shows up in the pan. It looks much more like corally and orangey in the pan than it does when you actually apply it. Okay. So I'm just pretty much sweeping back and forth like this and using the natural hair bristles, which are like kind of scratchy, and using those to really buff out that color, because I only want it to be like a light wash of that color. This is really going to help lay down what I do next. And I think I'm going to go for more of a halo eye. So, let's see. I'm going to go into the shade Suck. And I need a smaller brush. So I'm going to go in with another natural hair bristle brush. And it's a lot smaller than the last one I was using. So that's the difference right there. This is the last one. This one is kind of stained. All my brushes are clean, but these white bristles stain with the pigments. This is the JS6 from Morphe and Jeffree Star. And now I'm going to dip into that shade Suck right there. And I'm going to go even lower with this color below that last shade Fuck. And I'm pretty much taking it in my inner corner as well because this is a halo eye. And you'll see why, because it's gonna like really help the shape. And I just really want to deepen up that crease a lot before I go in with those shimmery shades. And I'm packing that kind of on the outer corner as well. Just like that. Who else is so excited for fall? I know I said that in my last video, but man, it's starting to cool off just slightly, not much, but I'm happy about it. Okay, so that's what we have laid down so far, and I'm just continuing to dip into that shade Suck and building up that color. And bringing it kind of upper and blending it with that last shade Fuck. Now I'm going to go in with my previous brush that I used and kind of using that to blend together those two colors and fluffing them out on the outer edge so that it's just this nice gradient. I feel like with a look like this you can probably do your foundation first because these don't have much fallout. I've used most of these shades before, and yeah, you really don't have to, but I'm just choosing to do my foundation second. So that's what we have. So now I think I'm gonna go ahead and use, what is that color right there? Wand Noise. This one right here. And I'm using a flat shader brush like this, and I'm going to use it to pretty much carve out my shape of my eye of how I want this laid. And I'm not going to put it on the center of my eyelid because I'm going to use orange juice in the Jawbreaker palette for that. But first, I'm going to spray it with some MAC Fix Plus. Water will work too. That's going to kind of help us lay it on. I'm also going to go over it with my finger too, but for now I'm doing this to lay down the shape that I want. I like how these flat shader brushes are like kind of angled at the top, so they get in the curves of your eye really well, and they help you to not like go outside the lines pretty much. I'm taking that like in my actual crease against my eye socket bone pretty much. To deepen it up some more. This shade's so pretty. Like I said before, I'm going to dip my finger into Wand Noise and kind of intensify that color even more. Like, I don't know if you can see a difference on the camera, but I can in real life. And this is really going to help it. So pretty. Okay. Okay, so that's how that looks. And now we're gonna dip into the Jawbreaker palette once again, and we're gonna go into the shade Orange Juice right there. And I'm just actually only going to use my finger. And I'm packing that all over the center, bringing it all the way up to my crease and kind of making it thinner as I go up to make my eye look like it's a bigger eyeball and it's like more rounded. Going all the way up. Oh, it's so pretty. It looks really good actually in the center of Wand Noise. Okay, so now we're going to go back in with that brush before, and we're just not putting any extra product. We're just using it to blend out the edges between Wand Noise and Orange Juice. So now you can see like the full effect. Okay, and then now just to lighten it up even more and to like make it more intense, I'm gonna go into the shade Jawbreaker right here. It's this shimmery, like I'll swatch it for you guys. Very like shimmery off-white kind of a color. And I'm putting that right in the center, right there, just to even brighten it up even more. It's so pretty. Okay. And that's what that looks like. So I'm going to do this eye off camera real quick and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back. Both eyes are on. And there was like no fallout from those shades. So honestly, you could just do your foundation first if that's what you prefer. Now I'm going to go ahead and prime my face using the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. This one's a really good one. From the drugstore. It's like $8. This is such a good dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip and then the Cover FX Gripping Primer. It's so similar to them. And it smells really good. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my my Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer Base. And this, it's like a little putty, and I just dip my finger in. I should probably wipe that off because my finger is all orange. Let's see. I need a clean finger. I'm going to take my ring finger, dip in it, and just put a little itty bit and mush it into my pores. You literally need to just mush it in like this. I like to press and massage it in. If you guys watch Tati's channel, Tati Westbrook, she loves this, and that's how I came across it, and it really makes you look so smooth and flawless and fills your pores. I have big pores, so pore filling is a must. And that's all that takes. And now I'm going to go in with my foundation. Today, I think I'm going to go ahead and use my Tarte Foundcealer. My shade's in 13N Fair Neutral. So I like to use this on more natural days. This is not a natural day, but it's not as full coverage. I don't know why it says it can be a concealer when it's not very full coverage, but it just lays so pretty on the skin, and I really like it. A lot of people don't like it, but a lot of people do like it. So again, dipping with my wet beauty sponge and just using tapping motions. I mean, I would say it's like a medium coverage, and I don't have horrible breakouts right now, so Actually, my skin's been clearing up. Thank God. Which, if you guys want to know my secret, if you've seen my first video, you can definitely tell the difference between my skin then, and it's been a few weeks now, and yeah, my secret is I started Curology. It's really good, guys. It's been helping me a lot with my acne. Now I'm going to go into the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Shape Tape. I don't know why I say the full name, just Shape Tape. It's Shape Tape in the shade Fair like I did before. And I'm going to take it under my eyes, down the sides of my nose, and then the center of my chin, my upper lip, the bridge of my nose, and the center of my forehead. Okay guys, now I'm going to go in with my Mercier translucent setting powder and make sure all those lines are blended out under my eyes. I dipped my sponge in like this, and I'm going to pack that under my eyes to set it down because I don't want any creasing. I have really wrinkly under eyes, and I've always have. It's just something about my face, and this is like necessary for me, so alright, and now I'm gonna go in with some cream contour now that I set my under eyes, and this is the Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade Light. You guys have been watching, you know I love this stuff. It's so good. And I'm using this little, looks like a little foundation brush. It's very densely packed. It's synthetic bristles. And this stuff, or I mean this stuff, well this stuff and this brush work really good together. And I'm taking it on the outer edges of my forehead because I have a giant forehead. And this is how I make my forehead look smaller. hair always gets into this. That's okay. I just love this product because it's so emollient and it just blends in so easily. So now I'm going to take it down my jawline. Not my jawline, my cheekbone. And this is how you map it out. You're going to take it from the top of your ear right there all the way to the corner of your mouth, almost to the corner of your mouth. I'll show you. But you can see like the outline of my jawbone and where it sinks in. I'm going slightly above it though because I want my face to appear slimmer and not as round as it is. I know that's a really thick line, but you guys will see it blends out really easily. Okay, now we're going to sculpt our jaw out. And I'm going right on the jawline and a little bit above it because, again, I want to slim down my face a little more. You got to take it from the very bottom of your ear, then all the way around. So now I'm done with that. I'm gonna go back in with my damp sponge and pretty much just bouncing it all over the contour till it blends in. I have a chin now, guys. I don't have two, just one. Okay. So now that that's blended out, I'm going to use my powder brush and sweep away the powder under my eyes. And now I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose. Let's see. I'm actually just going to go in with a little pencil brush this time because I want to be more precise. And I'm dipping back into the Tantour product. And I always blend it into my eyebrow because it makes it look a lot more natural. Okay, so now I have the shape that I want, and I'm just going to do a little line over top. That's going to make it look more lifted. And the closer the lines are together, the slimmer your nose is going to look. So if you have a very wide nose, then that will help a lot. I just have a really weird shape to my nose, guys. Okay, now I'm going to gently pat it to blend it in. And I don't want to drag it upwards. I want to drag it down the sides because I want that bridge of the nose to stay clean of the contour product. Okay, now we need to get some eyebrows on because I look crazy without eyebrows. I really like this brush that came with the Jeffree Morphe set, and this is the JS7. I also have it in the new one as well, so I have two of them now. But it's got the spoolie on the end, and then it's got the angled brush. And I always brush my eyebrows out. Don't mind them. I'm growing them out because the Benefit brow bar messed them up. I really need to get them shaped again, but man, they like really flattened them out. If you can't tell, they flatlined them. I'm salty. Okay guys, I have my eyebrows on. Now I'm going to sweep off my bake. I don't know where I put my bronzer, guys. Okay, so I'm going to go into the Park Ave Princess palette from Tarte, and I'm going to dip into Carrot and Princess Cut and kind of mix the two middle shades right there for my bronzer. But remember, this stuff is so opaque. If you haven't seen my video on it, you could go check it out. First off, I want to line my waterline, and I have two green eye pencils that I kind of want to use. I don't know which one I want to use. Let me see if I can find the other one. Okay, I have this Morphe one in Falling for Green, and I'll swatch that. I haven't used either one on my eyes, and then I have this Appeal Forest Green gel liner, and it's a darker one. So I think I'm going to go with the lighter one from Morphe. Okay, so now for the fun part, I have my brow bone highlighted with Jawbreaker, and that's all I did. Now I'm going to take this little liner brush from Morphe and Jeffree Star, the JS14, And I'm going to take this liquid lipstick from Jeffree Star in the shade No Offense. And I'm going to put a bunch of it on the back of my hand and use it for my eyeliner. These are eye safe. I like this color, but it's not the most opaque. You really have to build it up and layer it. Okay, so I have the shape that I want. I'm going to go ahead and go off camera and double it up and make another layer. I'll be right back. Okay, I put both on, and since it's not that opaque, I'm dipping into the shade Sour with that flat brush again, and I'm just going to pack it onto that and kind of darken it and make it a little more opaque. Okay guys, so I'm back. I popped some lashes on. Let's see, these are from House of Lashes. They had a sale and I got a bunch. These are bottom lashes in Precious, and I've never used bottom lashes before. I was scared, but they're super pretty. And then my top lashes are in the style Iconic. So they're super pretty. I did use a black eyeliner to kind of do a little bit of a line right there and then connect the inner corner. You don't have to do that, but I thought it looked a little bit better like that. Alright guys, I'm back. So this is the final look right here. What do you think? I love the lashes. I think this would be like really wearable, honestly. I would wear this out. So, you know, if this is too crazy for you, like I said, the technique for a halo eye works just the same. But yeah, just go ahead and try out that halo eye. You can use it with any basic neutral colors if you want, or you can use it with purples, blues, really anything. And I think the orange is really fun for the fall. I even have a shirt that says Hello Fall on it. You can't see it from here, but yeah guys, this was a fun tutorial to kind of film and sit down and do with you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Again, if you didn't check out my last video, make sure to do so and sign up for that giveaway. Thanks for joining me, guys. I love you so much. You know, I am very grateful for you guys and your support, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.